That's never how you want to start an episode. Hello everyone, and welcome back to WolfQuest, where we're here with the Skullfinder pack, and unfortunately, 2F has not survived her illness, which is really sad, because it happened so early that she didn't even have her name yet. We won't be naming the pups until the next episode, because I take some time to gather names that you guys send in, but in this case, that really sucks. It really, really sucks. Honestly, I don't know if Pigeon really knows how to handle this thus far. Her life has been fairly simple in that, you know, as a pup, she didn't really face any true disaster. I mean, there were scary moments, of course, but she and all of her siblings all survived. I don't know that she really knows what to do with the idea of losing a pup. I'm not sure it's something she really fully recognized was possible. She's kind of been living her life a little bit naively, but it's still quite dark, so I think we're gonna let these guys sleep the fading rest of the night. And come morning, I suppose we'll have to figure out what to do. Morning is here. How's our territory looking? Oh boy, well, we're not gonna have too long to dwell on what happened, it would seem. We'll howl a couple of times. Goodness, the pups are sprinting everywhere. We'll get our energy or our affinity up, because we're gonna have to probably spend the day out and about, I think. We're gonna have to go make sure that we claim that territory, and honestly, I feel like Pigeon is probably kind of in shock right now. Shade is set out on his own. He didn't really even stick around. I wonder if he's having a hard time with this as well. Well, there is a lot of territory to mark, so perhaps we'll go kind of different directions. We'll let Pigeon set off up this way. It's strange for one who's so surrounded by, well, dead things, filling her home with skulls. She's not really had much experience with death apart from, well, you know, obviously she has to kill to eat. I'm really not sure she knows how to process this. Oh goodness, it's like, what is this? Wait a second. Templeton 1F, why do I smell a Templeton wolf right here? Why do I smell a Templeton wolf right here? Oh no, we've got somebody in town. You! Oh my goodness, we have wolves right here. Where are they going? They passed right by the den. Oh, Shade isn't here. This might not be a good idea. Where have they gone? 15 minutes ago? Are they right up here? No, they kept moving quite quickly. They're booking it out of here. Oh boy. Well, this is a problem that Pigeon can solve. Get out! Get out! Get out of here! Leave! They were absolutely coming for the den. Get out of here. She's gonna bite each of them. No, don't you go back towards my den. You stay away. You stay out of here. Go on. Well, at least they were easy enough to chase off, but good grief. No rest for the weary, I suppose. That hex we can allow to fade, but the rest we should probably mark a little bit better. But yeah, I'm really not sure Pigeon knows what to make of loss. I think she'd spend some time contemplating it as she's out about her duties today. I think Pigeon has spent a much quieter day than she usually does, although she still did go to retrieve an antler on her way from marking. We still have to find food, but I think Pigeon has been doing some thinking. Oh, hello, Shade. I guess he's over here, too. I think, though, her, well, contemplation of mortality, Pigeon is an interesting one in that regard. She's not really had any experience with death apart from that which she herself has inflicted. She never saw a pup die of illness, and I'm not sure she really clocked that that's a thing that can happen. In fact, I think in her own mind she's worked it out that somehow this must have been the fault of the Templeton wolves that she found lurking around. Now, certainly, okay, we gotta still go find food. We'll send these guys back home, I think. I don't want them all out in the open just yet. Do we? Yeah, okay, that's right, we had 6. I thought for a second we had 7, but no, Pigeon only had 6. And that's down to 5 now. But I think she's attributed this somehow to the Templeton wolves, considering that, you know, they were lurking around. It doesn't entirely make sense that they could have crept in and done something while she was right there, but I think that's the explanation she's reasoned out for herself, and I feel like there's kind of a new meaning now in her collections as she gathers up all of these bones and these antlers. I think she's seen a new purpose for them, in that they may well serve as a good source of intimidation. I kind of want to bring Shade with us, but I think, how is his hunger? 62. We definitely need to hunt tomorrow, but I don't really want to call him away from the pups for too long. Hello, bears. I think, though, she's come to see the bones and skulls and antlers as a possible means for intimidation, a threat to the stranger wolves, the Templeton wolves, of what might well become of them. Should they appear and try whatever it was that they'd done again. I think, you know, certainly she does also enjoy her collection, but I think she's more determined now than ever to try and grow it further as a warning to those who would trifle with her or her pack, in hopes that whatever happened won't happen again. I definitely think, well, we've got more antlers here. This is our other antler heap, but I think we need to hunt first. I definitely think that she's going to renew her efforts when it comes to her collection, because, well, that's kind of the only thing she knows how to do. Oh boy, she's gonna trespass now too. A lot of y'all have pointed out that Pigeon has little respect for territory borders, and yeah, the only borders she respects are her own. The rest of the land is hers to roam as she sees fit in her eyes. She pays little heed to the territorial markings of other packs. So I guess it does go this way. They must have doubled back on themselves a little bit. We're gonna see if we can find the silver herd here. Actually, the silver herd is quite far away. I know where that one is because that one's by the cattle ranch. So we'll see if we can, or kind of by the cattle ranch. It's somewhere off in this direction, somewhere closer to the Templeton rendezvous site, which is really not where we want to be. On guard, who's this? Okay, this is, you know, we might be able to scare these guys off. Sorry for the intense spinning. No, they're not all that intimidated, are they? They may not be that easy to intimidate. No, but I don't want to leave. I do not wish to leave. I wish to go hunt. You can leave. You can get out of here. Are they getting more intimidated or less intimidated? I think they're getting less intimidated. Can we just, like, lure them off a cliff or something? That would be a very Pigeon thing to do. Unfortunately, there's not too much here that we can use to our... How did I get a leg wound from that? I'm the one biting him. There's not too much here that we can use to our advantage. Oh, wait, stop biting me. I'm the one who does the biting around here. There's not much we can use to our advantage in this situation. However, we are now in our territory, and I think Pigeon does intend to use that to cross right back over the border as soon as this guy has been sufficiently frightened. Yes, indeed. Now, there was another wolf, but I don't actually know where he went. So I think she's going to go right about her business again, right back to trying to find the silver herd. Was this? Yeah, 6F was somewhere around here. She might show up as well at some point again, but she may have also gotten distracted, which is fine. We don't need to worry about her. Yeah, 5M was one of the ones who was here. I think just to spite them, because we've come past this this scent post here. She's just gonna pee on it. She's kind of gone back to her normal pigeon self here. This is the Jasper herd. This is a different herd. We ventured quite far away. I don't really want to be this far away in Stranger Wolf territory, but I think this smells like the herd is going to be quite close. Here we are. All right. Let's hurry up and get this over with. Is this another wolf? Stardust 85F. Who are you? Are those... Who was that? Was that other Stranger Wolves? I don't know what's going on here. Pigeon is off on an escapade of her own at this point, it would appear. Oh. Somebody's fallen. Are you gonna stay down? You're not that injured, actually. This one's probably a little bit better off. Yeah, you will actually stand your ground, which is good because we need to do some biting here. Oh, you're quite weak. We're gonna kind of have to dine and dash because I think we're quite close to the Templeton Rendezvous, actually, which is probably not really where we want to be doing our hunting. Yeah, we're pretty much right next door. We will go ahead and mark this carcass, but this is probably not one we're going to want to return to. We're going to want to come back a little bit later. But I think Pigeon is just going to eat as much as she can, get a nice meal in, and then go grab another antler to add to the heap. We're going to bring back as many as we can, and hopefully... Hopefully our collection will be sufficient to ward off what other ills might be lurking about. Are you guys seriously here to pick a fight now? It's too late. I've already eaten everything that I wanted. There's nothing you can do to me now. I was already leaving. I'm leaving because I wanted to, not because you're bothering me. You got distracted chasing the other dispersal. That was your mistake. Pigeon has made it back to town with the antler she uncovered along the way. This is a particularly sharp-looking spike antler, and I definitely think that it has it's given her the idea of using it as a weapon of her own. She's definitely contemplating that. Now the game will not actually let us do that, unfortunately, so alas, her dreams of making use of this antler in much the same way as its previous owner would have done will never see fruition. You better not go near my den. I will wreck you. But yeah, those dreams will not see fruition. However, it is definitely a thought that has crossed her mind. 4M is wandering. 4M was the one who wandered off earlier in the morning too, isn't he? Yeah, I think so. Well, we'll add this to the massive heap here. I still don't think we can get this one antler out of the den. No, I don't think we're gonna be able to. I think that's just stuck there now. Are there two down there? Oh, we did get one of them. We did. Oh, cool. Okay, so maybe when they load in slightly differently. But yes, let's actually feed these guys. That'll kind of consolidate the pups to us, hopefully. Has 4M noticed that nope, he has not. All right, he has not noticed that there is food. He is far enough away. He is kind of hiding by the foundation of this house over here. But you can't go quite that far away. You might get snatched by the stranger wolves. I have a feeling that Templeton is going to show up sooner rather than later and cause further issues for us. Oh, and the maracas all the way over. Goodness sakes, the pups are clearly taking after Pigeon, considering the number of bones littered about as well. They're definitely taking after her in that regard. Oh, are we able to get this one? No, there's still one. There's still a spike antler down here that we can't seem to get. I think, probably. Yeah, it looks like it. Well, maybe one of the pups will haul it out into the open. In any case, I think Pigeon is fairly satisfied with this collection of skulls here. She's gonna position some of them around a little bit more dramatically, I think. Oh my goodness, we keep picking up the antlers and not the skulls. She's just gonna lay them out and spread them around just a bit so as to make her efforts well seen, so that any wolves who do show up might be suitably intimidated by them. No, not to fool around with a great gatherer of antlers and skulls. But I think we're gonna go ahead, we'll make sure that these guys have food, and we'll get the affinity up as much as we're able to, but then I think we're gonna go ahead and rest because, yeah, it's gotten pretty late. The sun is setting, and these guys definitely are gonna need to get their energy back up. I see trouble brewing. There's one good thing about these city streets. Uh-oh. Oh, we're in trouble. We are so in trouble right now. Oh, no, no, no. That's not good. All right. Pups, move now. Move now. Move now. Pups over here. Pups over here. There are stranger wolves lurking, and we are about to have a very bad time of things if we are not careful here. All right. 6M is a little bit slow. Hurry, y'all. We had some mauling to do. Templeton 2M, you are a little bit hurt here. You're gonna be a lot more hurt by the time we leave. You guys, I don't know what you did, but you're not doing it again. You are gonna get taken out. I also don't know how I don't even know what number that other wolf is actually. I've realized they don't. You know what? No, we're Pigeon is pretty upset by this. These wolves who seem to continuously take advantage of the Skullfinders pack, poor luck, always going after them when they're weak. No, you are going down. You are going down. It was your mistake to run into a fenced-in area while both of us are after you. What do you think you're doing? This is gonna be the last mistake you get to make. Our injury just healed. What are the odds we get another one from this fight? He's hanging out here. I think that Pigeon perhaps blames the Templeton pack for what just happened here. She's quite at risk of developing a bit of a superstition here, considering that this pack always seems to show up when there's trouble, and in her eyes that makes for a very reasonable cause and effect. You, get out! Go back and tell your pack to stop hacking around. Whatever they're doing, they need to knock it off. Because this is now twice that Templeton pack has shown up as some Calamity falls. I definitely think that Pigeon is beginning to believe that there is some form of association. Well, dang it! We've got so many skulls, and we're gonna have to move all of them now. Where are we even gonna go? All right, let's woof the pups back out in the open, or squeak the pups back in the open. How's our territory? It could be better, could be worse. Where are the nearest dens? Well, the rendezvous site we want to use is like right where the 75% indicator is. We probably want to go to one of these two dens. I think those are going to be our best options. They're quite close. That is one good thing about the town area, is it does have several dens. I think there's one that's actually in the ditch. Did we bring our wolf skull somewhere around here? Is that the wolf skull? I know we have a wolf skull, but I can't remember if we brought it back to the den or not. Well, okay, yeah. Our cougar skull will have to do well enough. I don't see the wolf skull in particular, but that will be a good ominous warning for the other packs. But for the time being... Are you thinking about causing trouble there, bud? There's a dog. There's a dog, so we gotta be kind of careful here. Oh, that's was like, what is that? That's the dead body. that is the Templeton wolf. That would explain things. Well, I really hope that that dog decides to leave us alone, because we might have to commit a further violence if not. Well, there is one place that might be worth stopping along the way. We may as well take a brief peek into the pizza parlor here. Pigeon's not really done much poking around into the various buildings just yet. Oh, Shade is in the doorway. But this might be a good spot. I wish you could have like your pups stay in here or something, but I don't think they will. I don't think there's anywhere in here that they can actually hide. However, oh my goodness, nope, 6M is disappearing. 6M, come back! Come back! There comes 6M. I would like to try to get all the pups in the building, because I think if you can accomplish that, that might be an achievement, and while we're here, we may as well. We may as well. Oh my goodness, except this is gonna be like herding cats. And I think if we woof to them, there's not gonna be anywhere that they can actually go. Alright, let's try to get 5M in here. We might just have to, like, actually barricade some of them from going back out the door. No! Oh my goodness. This is gonna be impossible, isn't it? We haven't already gotten this achievement, did we? I don't think we did. Crow was not right. Crow was further away. All of our wolves who we've had in Lost River have been further away, so I don't think we already have this. There we go. This is easily the most madness-inducing achievement that I've gotten in this game. Oh my goodness. This is like herding cats. Oh, and it's snowing, so this is probably perfect timing for us to take a little bit of shelter here. That said, if we woof, I don't think that there's like somewhere in here. No. They should really add so that you can have your pups like hide under the table. That might be too complex a pathfinding. But oh my goodness, it was like herding cats trying to get all of them in here and settled down. And I think they might have only done it because they're getting kind of tired. Oh yeah, that would absolutely be why. We might actually have to sleep in here then. There is an elk herd. The problem is I don't think there's anywhere that we could... Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere that we could actually, like, woof the pups. Is there a grass patch over here somewhere? I would hope that there is, but I don't... Oh, there is, there is. Okay, let's get all the pups over here. They're gonna take their time, because I would like to hunt while we still have some energy. Y'all, come on. Come on, y'all. Let's move it. Let's move it. We're gonna have to just spend a little time out on the road because they are gonna be too tired to continue. Like, goodness, you can see how much my energy bar went down from that to that heckery. It's a really cool achievement. It's very fun that they have that. It's a fun little reference. But, uh-oh. Y'all, we are about to have problems. I think we're about to have problems. Come here, come here, come here, please. Pups, hurry. Pups, hurry. Pups, go in the grass. Pups, go in the grass. Pups, go in the grass. Y'all, please. I don't know where that eagle went, but I do not want to deal with another eagle attack on the road. We've had those a few times and it's incredibly bad. However, I do, because Shade very much needs food before we rest, I would like to just really quickly here do a hunt and hopefully... Don't you go whacking me. You're not involved in this. Yeah, they're gonna run off. I hope they don't run directly into the pups. That is a concern. That could be an issue. Stop that. You're not even the one who I'm attacking. But we may as well just leave this carcass here. We'll let Shade eat. Those the elk are scattering. They are running fairly close to the pups. Okay, now I think they're moving in a better direction. But yeah, I think we'll probably actually head towards this den here. I think that's the one that's down in the ditch, which is a den that I really like. But it's also a very close den, so that ends up being pretty handy. I guess technically though, would you quit? Technically though, actually, hold on, let's think about this, because the den over here is actually closer. Why? Why? What's the matter with you? I hesitate to let the pups into the open because of all the elk that are just stampeding right now, but I think we kind of have to. I'm gonna... Do not... Y'all stay the heck away. Y'all stay the heck away. Oh my goodness. I don't like the stampeding. I think they're leaving now. I think they're all migrating in a different direction. But goodness sakes. But no, actually, because I just remember the other den is going to be the rock den that's behind the town. That might be a slightly better den to go to because that's actually even closer to the graveyard, which is where we're heading. Ah, we're going to have to do so much work to move all the frickin' skulls and stuff over. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys fed, and then I think we'll rest and then continue our journey in the morning. We got an achievement though, so that's always fun, but holy heck. If you're gonna do that achievement, do that with a litter where you have like 2 pups. That'd be so much better. 5 of them was too many. That was way too many. Uh-oh. Oh, it's dogs. All right, pups, stay in the grass. That includes you, 3M. Where are these dogs? For once, the Calamity has not been brought. Oh, it's you 2! Get out! I've seen these 2 lurking around town. You get out of here. For once, the Calamity was not brought on by the Templeton pack, which is a rarity. Goodness sakes. It's not something you see every day. It was the dogs instead. All right, you guys can get out of here. Have you been sufficiently thrashed? I think so. Have you left? Are you thinking you'll come back for... Oh, you're thinking you'll come back for more. I see. So death it is. All right. No escape for you then. No escape for you. You're going to continue on the attack. You're going to suffer the consequences. Yep, that's right. You can get out of here then. If you're not going to flee, then you won't have the chance to. Although maybe you will have the chance to, because we do not have enough stamina. But no, actually, this guy's bothering me. I think Pigeon is Pigeon's gonna become a lot less forgiving. I think she's gonna send a message. Ironically, rather like her Uncle Crow. I don't know that she'll always do this, but she is going to have a much lower tolerance for troublemakers who refuse to leave and overstay their welcome. That includes especially the Templeton pack, but these dogs as well, because they've been lurking around. She's noticed them a few times, and yeah, this guy's buddy had better learn to keep his distance, because yeah, otherwise, this is what happens. All right, let's, after our morning violence, let's go ahead. We will call the pups back into the open. We actually should probably stop for food. Unfortunately, they're not quite big enough. Well, they're really not big enough. We haven't even named them yet, so they're definitely not big enough to eat from the carcass directly, but we can still bring them over there. How's our territory doing? Oh, goodness sakes alive. All right. Well, the Templeton pack maybe has brought this Calamity on. Actually, I've changed my mind because they're very clearly claiming our territory. Apparently Pigeon is going to wind up blaming the Templeton pack for mostly everything. Why is 3M so hesitant? Okay, he's catching up now. We gotta hurry. We gotta get food. Are you... It's just a bald eagle. You can go. You can go. This is our carcass. You can leave now. Oh, 4M. He's catching up, right? Yes. All right, let's make sure that we feed these guys. Again, they shouldn't be all that hungry, honestly. All things considered, they should be fairly full still from yesterday. But, yeah. It's very weird to be taking this journey just like straight up trotting down the street here too. For some reason, this is kind of funny to me. It's just such a different environment from our usual journeys way out in nature. Like, nope, it's just a bunch of wolves trotting down the street of an old abandoned town, long forgotten by humans. So there's a small issue. The den we're trying to go to is, behind the elk herd. That's not great. Oh, they're stampeding. They're already stampeding. Okay, pups, let's, okay, we've got, come on, 3M and 4M. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. 4M is going. We gotta grab 3M because we do not want the elk to stampede. Definitely these, definitely this area brings its own unique troubles. Come on, 4M, hurry up. We gotta go. Did we grab him? We did not grab him. I also had to leave the cougar skull because there were other elk when I was trying to gather. Okay, you guys can get. Go on. Get out of here. Do I gotta start biting? Because I will. Yeah, that's more like it. Hurry up. Go on away. Are you starting to fight? You're starting to fight? Okay, you're gonna be dinner then. I mean, we already ate, but that carcass is mostly used up. So no harm in getting another one, I guess. You can die on someone's front porch. It's so terrible. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got a leg wound out of that. I didn't even want to fight you. I didn't even want to fight you. No, I did not want this conflict. You chose this conflict. It's not my fault that you chose to die this day. You could have walked away. I would have let you do it. I have bigger concerns on my plate. I have pups right now. But now you're gonna feed them. So we'll go ahead, we'll mark this carcass. I guess it's like right in front of our new home, apparently. So let's go ahead and call these guys to come join us, because that's gonna be like right over there. I guess starting off with more food ain't bad. We really already had a carcass. We didn't need another one, but I don't know, that elk picked the wrong fight. Oh my goodness. But yeah, up here somewhere. Probably right about where the elk herd was. Yeah, I think it's back on this hill here. I think it's back on this hill here. You guys got spared, by the way. The game did not let me stay at the clown den for too long. Why? Why are you guys not following? What are you doing? What do you want? I didn't... How are you even fitting in that grass patch? I guess maybe Shade tried to send them in there. Guys, come on. Shade, come on. Oh my goodness. Come on. Get over here. We're leaving. We're leaving. Y'all are gonna get left behind if you don't. Oh my goodness. They're all trying to cram themselves into this singular grass patch, and I don't even know why. This has been a journey, you guys. This has just been a journey. Somehow this has been a more eventful short walk than most of the long journeys that we've had in this game. Come on, guys. Are they... Y'all, come on. I'm gonna cart you up there one by one if I have to. Goodness sakes alive. Gonna have to bring them all the way up here. Are they leaving? We're not stopping like right at the edge of the den. We are walking the extra few feet more. You guys are not that tired that you cannot make it like... Well, maybe this is more than 30 feet. You cannot make it like 100 feet up a hill. Come on, guys. Come on, we can do better than this. This is the den here, right? Yeah, I think so. Well, I don't know what we're gonna call this one. I didn't plan on leaving the Maw of Bozo quite so soon. But this one, I guess it has a nice prominent area in which we can display our skulls. Interesting, this is a wooded den, but we'll go ahead, we will choose this as our den site here. It looks like a rock den. And I guess we'll go ahead and call it Skull Cave, because that's kind of what it is. I mean, I guess it's kind of a skull cave. It's not the skull cave. There's more ominous things in the mine, I think. But it's pretty close to where the rendezvous site is, so hopefully we'll be able to stay here until then. All right. I guess we better start working on... Oh. Do we truly have time? We're not gonna have time to go over, are we? I'm gonna mark the scent post right here, and then we'll have to see where we're even gonna put our territory, because this is this hex now. So we can let these ones decay, but we're gonna start claiming more over this way. Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna work on carting some of the skulls over, but we'll leave these guys here in the den for now. Where did Shade? Shade's over there, I guess. Okay. I lost track of him for a hot second there. Well, I don't know if we're gonna even be able to move all the antlers, but I'm pretty sure that this is the last skull. This is what I think was Pigeon's favorite mule deer skull. There's actually 2 of them now, and I'm not entirely sure which is which. I don't think she's entirely sure which is which, so she kind of just... She says whichever one she picks up is her favorite, I think, but it could be either one of the 2. However, I think we actually have most of the skull types here. We have the elk, we have the moose, we have the mule deer, we have the bison, we have the cougar, we have the wolf skull somewhere. I think we have to go pick that up from the bone heap over there, which we're gonna have to go deal with anyway because we're out of energy, and I'm sure Templeton Pack is gonna use that to their advantage, but we just wouldn't have had the energy to go reinforce things today. We're also gonna have to shift our whole territory over so they can deal with that when the time comes. But yeah, I think the only one we haven't found is that there's apparently a bear skull, and then I think Lost River might have a special one, but we're actually really close to having gotten all of the different skull types. I think there's an achievement for that, and we're pretty dang close to finishing off. But yeah, I think honestly the Skullfinders pack is going to focus on the skulls anyway. For as dramatic as the antler heap at the clown den is, I think we're going to spend all of our time moving it if we try to, and I don't think we're going to be able to do that. So skulls it will have to be. If we find more antlers, maybe we'll just deposit them at the clown den and freak out anybody who happens to wander by. I think that's going to have to be our goal here. I was hoping we'd be at the den for a little bit longer, but apparently not. I was too powerful. WolfQuest had to nerf me, apparently. But I think we're going to go ahead and leave this off here for today because it is getting to be about that time again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.